Ruchi, I've sent the link. Did you saw that? हाँ रुचि, sorry yaar, because the power cut was there, so I kept waiting. One time will come when class will start, so I was exactly waiting. Good evening यार. ये टाइम गुड नाइट का होता है हमारा. हम पागल है. वो गाना नहीं है, हम पागल नहीं है भैया, हमारा दिमाग खराब है. नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके, चलो क्वेश्चन आंसर्स करते हैं. So pedagogy question: the process of learning sometimes and making use of what one has learned is known as cooperation, assimilation, conflict, or cramming. What it is exactly called as? The process of learning something and making use of what one has learned is known as. So when we are learning something and when we are exactly using for that what exactly known as, इसको क्या कहते हैं हम लोग. चलो, this is a question which has came in examination. इस क्वेश्चन को अच्छे से तुमको सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. What it is called as? Is it called as cooperation, called as assimilation, conflict, or cramming? What is exactly the proper word of it? तो कब फिट कर सकती है उसके बाद में हम लोग देख लेंगे. The process of learning something and making use of what one has learned is known as cooperation. 100% it is not going to be cooperation, because what we are learning and how we are going to exactly use it, it is not called as cooperation first. It's not going to be assimilation, conflict, or cramming. So 100% it is not cramming also. So these two things we are going to avoid. One is cramming word, second one is cooperation. Now assimilation and conflict. So 100% conflict will also not be there, because it's a type option B, absolutely correct, because it's not a type when you are going to cram something or cooperate or conflict. So it is coming as assimilation, or it is exactly what is called as assimilation. We assimilate our ideas and then we reflect it as learning. So that is called as assimilation. I hope you might have understood here. Okay, now look at next question. Research states that dash of our learning is absorbed through the visual and auditory organs. So how much percentage of information we are learning by seeing, visual, and auditory? That's a very good percentage question. So kindly go for it. This is a good question. How much percentage? How much percentage you feel? See, cramming means ratna. हेलो हिमांशु. क्रैमिंग मीन्स रटना, ये तुम याद रखना. क्रैमिंग मीन्स हम रट करके, मीन्स वी कीप ऑन स्टेबलिंग ए डबल पी एल ई एप्पल, ए डबल पी एल ई एप्पल, ए डबल पी एल ई एप्पल. That is exactly called as cramming. So it is not cramming. It is not cramming. Okay. And in Hindi it is exactly notification is not coming. What should I do? Notification not coming means I can't do anything. Now come on, you check your mobile. So here, what is the answer? Come on, go for this question. This is not a small question, it's really a super question. So what is the answer for this? Option B. इसका भी option B दे रही है madam. See, you need to understand one thing. What we see, what we hear, we trust that more than whatever we are exactly going to learn it. So 100% options will be exactly, research state that, okay, I'll add you in group. So research that they state that dash of our learning is absorbed through the visual and auditory research. 100% now. Maximum things either we are watching or we are hearing. Most of the learning is by watching and hearing only. That's the truth thing. So most of the things, whatever we are doing, is either by watching or by learning. So 100%. 100% it is exactly going by 100%, it is going by so option D, yes. So 95%, 95%. See, sign languages we understand, but sign languages are not that much. Sign languages are not that much accurate. So we go by 95% of seeing or hearing. So seeing and hearing is the only aid. Hey, without seeing and without hearing, how can we learn? So that's it. So major percentage of learning is by seeing and hearing. Even a small child, they respond by either seeing or hearing. And that's what, if visually, like if you can't see, can't hear, means your understanding skill will not be developed, understood? So only we can't be able to understand. So for them, what is the signals are there? By sign languages. So by sign language they will understand. And definitely, yeah, by seeing and hearing also we are doing mistake. So how can we be like accurate where we can understand without sign language also? That's something which is very, very difficult to understand. Correct, Naruchi? Okay, so we'll go for the next one. Next question. Research suggests that dash is the strong variable in the learning process. Perhaps. So this question, try and answer, Ruchi. The question here is, research suggests that dash is a strong variable in the learning process, perhaps an even more important variable than ability. Yes. See, understand one thing, like see, when somebody ignores us, it hurts us, understood? So if something is kept on ignoring you, see, that time your learning will be going away, because the things are exactly going out of your track. So 100% that is not learning. So research suggests that dash is a strong variable in the learning process, perhaps an even more important variable than ability. Option C, motivation. Yes. Tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock class is there. Yes, motivation. Yes, this is the most important thing. I think we learn more by motivating. Motivation means, see, someone can demotivate you. You are going correct path, but someone kept on demotivating you. Someone keep on questioning your integrity. Someone keep on questioning means you are doing correct or wrong, like that. And someone keep on demoralizing you, like they keep on telling you that you are wrong, this, that, and they keep on ignoring your senses. So 100% you will get demotivated. So that's not good. So neglect, ignorance and discouragement are some things which will let you go down. Means you are very efficient person also, so your efficiency will get back, it will go down if your efficiency will not be understood by the person who is exactly in the path of motivating you. So 100% motivation is one of the core reality. So motivation is best thing for everyone, understood? So now, assertive discipline, the teacher right to establish and enforce a positive learning climate in a classroom environment. Please kindly answer this question very nicely, Ruchi. This is a very important. Let's see, you are correct or wrong this time. Assertive discipline, that's the teacher's right to establish and enforce a positive learning climate in the classroom environment. Check this one out. Does not promote has nothing to do with it, it's not needed for. So you need to check this one out, huh? Promotes, you feel it is promoting? Hmm? You feel it is promoting? Yes, it's absolutely promoting. You need to understand assertive discipline. Assertive discipline means what? Means when you suggest something strongly, when you say something is exactly going to give you some positive output. So that is a way to establish. See, many people, many times, what happens to us is we are demotivated, we are stressed, we don't know what is the actual path we are running. So definitely, when somebody will guide you, somebody will pushes you, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, 100%. आज तेरा बुरा दिन है, आज तेरे को रुचि छोड़ने वाली है नहीं, अब तू गया. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. You correct, you touched wrong chord, dear. She's a teacher. And she is preparing for CTET exam. Yes, so you should be saying sorry first. And second thing is, कि हम, what we are doing is, we are preparing for CTET examination. Okay. So that is for not for your student classes. This is for higher classes. This is for much classes. The person who is going to train you, this training is for them. Okay. Yes, Himanshu. And for that only, you touched the wrong code. You will be definitely getting stick beating for that. Yes, that's what. So be very careful. What we speak, we must be very careful about it. How we behave also is very, very careful. Don't say sorry to me. The person who is there means, please concentrate in studies if you have joined this class. Non-teaching, please. I told you. I told you, Ruchi, if she will start means she will not stop. Cool down, Ruchi, cool down, cool down. Black Queen. Today Ruchi will kill you. Don't worry. Ruchi, cool down. Relax. Come on, Ruchi. We'll do it. You don't know her. I know her very nicely. So if her anger will increase means, yeah. And you, one thing I'll tell you, she is my friend. And one more thing I'll tell you, she is the person who is protecting me like anything. So if she will get like this means, one word will come means after that you are, so you don't know her. She is boss. Come on, Ruchi, we'll do it. Which of the following will you consider the most adequate definition of learning? Come on, try this question out, Ruchi. Which one of the following will you consider the most adequate definition of learning? What is the most adequate definition of learning according to you? Solving problems, development of specific skill, motivation or behavioral pattern, none of this. What do you feel, Ruchi, is the correct answer? Come on, say. You versus me. I'm not going to see answer, Ruchi. One more question, Himanshu. After that, you didn't expect what type of answers he will give. So please be very careful. Be very careful. Yes, sir. Very, very careful. One more, or her message will definitely let you cry. She is a very strong person, more stronger than me. Option C, modification of behavioral pattern. C, which of the following will consider the most adequate definition of learning? Yes, what we learn. We learn to behave well first. We learn, see, the person who is very knowledgeable will not behave like an idiot. The person who is very, very knowledgeable, they will behave in a very gentle way. The gentle procedure of handling situation is the most important adaptability a person learns. Okay, so 100% solving problem. See, solving problem is not, it's just a shallow thing. Development of specific skill. Yes, learning gives development of specific skill. Like if I'm learning how to play cricket means I will be good in cricket, but it's not going to be the final answer for it. Okay, so now we need to understand one thing. If I'm learning to the depth, the modification of behavioral pattern will 100% come. So 100%, what is the answer? Is development of specific skill? No, because one skill is not enough to digest everything. Modification of behavioral pattern. So definitely when you learn, your pattern of behavior will change. Definitely, see, the person who is very knowledgeable now, they are very silent, they are very calm, they will not be very arrogant, they will be well settled and they'll be smooth to understand the situation. They'll not show like a child, understood? They will behave like a matured person. So maturity comes by learning. Maturity gives a change in the behavior. Understood? The pattern, the strategies, the way to handle things will totally change. That's called maturity. Understood? Oh, and I know you are not a girl, you are a boy. Understood, Archana? Learning is a dash in behavior for better or worse. So please kindly check four options. Yes, I told you. You carry on, Ruchi, you focus here. So learning is a dash in behavior for better or worse. Learning is what? So this is exactly the main tone question hitting the statement. Himanshu, पढ़ ले इसको. So now look at, learning is a dash in behavior for better or worse. Change in behavior, desire in behavior, creation or innovation. Behavior cannot be innovated. You can't innovate a behavior. You cannot create a behavior that is imbibed inside. So change in behavior, yes. So if one topic is given to you, you are learning that topic, you will get motivated and your behavior will change, yes. Behavioral change is learning. So if something is coming and like one train is coming and we are closing our eyes, so 100% train will hit and go. That's what is exactly called as the fact. We can run out of it. So one, we cannot run out of it. We have to accept it. We have to accept it. So change in behavior is one of the most important part. So whenever something is coming, we need to, so we need to have that strategic contents. I hope you might have understood. So learning is change in behavior. Now everyday pursuit of learning should also include field survey, library research, both A and B, none of this. So how we are going to do that? Please kindly check this one out and answer the question. Question number 7. What is question number 7? Please kindly see. Everyday pursuit of learning should also include, means whatever every day you are learning, it should be including what? Field survey, library research, both A and B. May see, real learning is not in books only. See, understand, that is monotonous. If we learn something from book, that is limited. What we learn by our experience, that is unlimited. Yes. So field survey is day to day life learning is also a learning. Like every day you are seeing in situation, the climatic changes. So you have a note of climate change. Now, if you will learn from a book, okay, if you will learn from a book, means a limited resource you are getting. And definitely when you will go out in nature and you will learn, so definitely both will give you 100% survey. So both A and B will be the correct answer. So answer will be C, both A and B. So definitely we are learning from book also and we are learning from outside also. So field survey is also, so only na, any business, any work, any education field, when we want to learn, means we are exactly going inside and we are trying to learn and we are going to come out of it. So that's called a real learning. Understood? So which of the following is generally considered the most effective way of change behavior? See, how can we change someone's behavior? It's not possible to change someone's behavior. First, it will not be turned overnight. No, not changing. So the thing here is, now you know that the person whom you are handling, that is a very arrogant person. Arrogant person means, it is not like, arrogancy is not like that where you are talking, that person is exactly going to just by their word they can hurt you. Understood? So that is not called as arrogancy. Arrogancy means where a combination of proud, when a combination of non teaching learning skills are there, and if you try to teach that person will never be ready to learn from you. That is exactly arrogancy. So how to change it? Overnight it is not going to change. The behavioral pattern will not change overnight. So that means what we can do? Regular awards, good advice is never going to work in front of those people who are never, they are reluctant to understand, means they will never understand. So better you have to move away. Better you have to move away rather than trying to give advice will not work for those people. Next, physical punishment is not at all, because they'll never understand physical punishment. That's also is not going to work. None of this, no. So regular awards, yes, regular awards is something which is exactly going to, that is called as a type of feed you are giving, a type of encouragement you are giving. So if you are trying to teach someone and if you know that that person is not ready to learn, so you have to award that person. Regular award will be coming. Award in the sense like you need to recognize that person, you have to understand that person, what that person is wishing. That person award is that understanding only. Okay, so if a child is not ready to learn from you, means you have to keep one kuti chocolate you have to give to that child, so that the child, that will be exactly as a reward for. So only in school or any management, any working places, what they're doing is they're awarding the person by gifts, prizes, money prize, so that they will feel motivated and next time what they will do, they'll perform better than the previous case. Okay, Now which of the following is our correct statement? See here, more than one statement may be correct. Yes, here more than one statement may be correct. Which of the following are correct statement? Learning capacity of all children is different. That's truth. I will not say. First you people have to understand. You write the question. Try this question out. What could be the answer? For ninth question, what could be the answer? Try out. Ruchi, we were different. Option D, we were different. Learning capacity of all children is different. Yes, all children cannot learn in the same pace. So if 10 students are there in a class, we cannot expect all the 10 students learn 100%. Some understood 10%, some understood 90%, some understood 50%. So learning differs. Learning is not same. Most children have similar nature. Yes, age group, peer group is now, it's like age 10 years old children means they're thinking likely to be same because they stay together, they talk together, so their understanding is more or less same. Most children possess similar interest. Yeah, small children are having that same similar interest. So that means what? All these correct characteristics are same. Like 20-year child and a difference between uh, 20-year child and a difference between 10-year child. So definitely behavioral change will be there. Their way of understanding the things will be different. So definitely things will be different. Okay. So option D is the correct answer. When previous learning makes no difference at all to the learning in the new situation, it is called yes. So if, see, understand, in a class, when sudden things are changing, means again and again same thing is happening and you are not learning from that experience, then what it is called as? See, most of the time what happened, you wrote a test, now you failed in that test, again you wrote the same test, again similar type test, again failed, again same test conducted, again failed, means you became distinction holder in failing in an examination. Correct now? So that means what? Something is missing there. That means the link is missing. Here, who is the most smartest person is again and again failing means 100% problem is somewhere very much rooted. At that particular moment, we need to come out of that situation. Understood? Zero transfer of learning. Yes, that's what is zero transfer of learning. So here, I'll say you what is the meaning of zero transfer of learning. See, life teaches you a lesson. Life is telling you this is exactly the situation and you have to act matured and you have to come out of it. Now one time failed, again you are trying, again falling, again trying, again falling. So maximum time it is coming. That means 100% there is some link which is missing. Catch the link, pass the exam. That's it. So that's what. So zero transfer of learning. Negative transfer of learning is not there. Positive transfer of learning is motivation. Zero transfer of learning is null effect, where whatever is taught to you, you did not respond it to the teaching. That's called as zero transfer of learning. So definitely you have to restart. You have to restabilize thing. And that's exactly is done every day. So we people are also doing the same thing now. We people are also doing the same thing. Whenever we are falling, we need to restart. Restart is one of the thing we must do. Okay. Now look here. A creative learner is one who is highly intelligent. Wow. I don't believe intelligence is going to do something. Very intelligent people are bigger fools. So good in drawing and painting, I don't know. Good at lateral thinking and problem solving, capable of scoring consistently good marks in test. See, marks in test can be by fluke also. We cannot go by that. Okay. In one test, I can score maximum 100. In one scheme, I can down. So that's anything is possible. So you need to answer this question, Ruchi. Chalo bata de. What do you think is the correct answer here? A creative learner is one who is. I no, don't touch creativity with drawing and painting. This time you are wrong. I will not appreciate this. This time you are 100% wrong. See, highly intelligence is nothing. Intelligence word is itself is nothing. You know, understand one thing. Intelligence is when you will keep on imbibing information, you will become intelligent in that case. That's something different. IQ level is intelligence. Okay, so intelligent question IQ is exactly intelligence. It depends upon age also, and how you are solving the question dependent upon the subjective matter. That is IQ, and it is depending upon. Sorry, it's option 3. Yeah, now you are very relating me. Now understand this. So I'm just going to cross which one is wrong. Understand this one. I'm going to cross which one is wrong. First one is highly intelligent. I don't believe intelligence is going to work something big. Okay. Capable of scoring consistent mark. It is also not the sign of creative learning. Good in drawing and painting is not creative learning. Creation is something which is dependent upon lateral thinking and problem solving. See, one problem is coming again and again, again and again, again and again in your life, and you are not knowing how to solve it. That's not creative learning. Creative learning is when you learned, just for one sake I'm telling, when you learned A for apple, now you're not ready to learn A for ant. You're ready to learn A for apple, but you're not ready to learn A for ant. So 100% it will keep on paining you, you'll keep on failing. So here you have to learn creative. Creative means there must be some scope beyond it, so you need to go beyond it, and that learning skill will be enhanced. That's what is called. So here, good at lateral thinking and problem solving. So you need to solve the problem rather than ignore the problem. Ignoring problem is only going to create differences. Parents should play a dash role in learning process of young children. Sympathetic, neutral, negative, or proactive. Proactive meaning what? What is the meaning of proactive? चलो बता ही दो. What is the meaning of proactive? Very proactive is very active. Super रे. सही है. लगे रहो. I don't know. That is good. So look at what is the question is the process. What it is exactly called? Proactive role. Proactive means, uh, see, most of the time what happens now, the person who is with you knowing you better, like this you understand. A person who stay with you, they knowing you better. So what is your next move? They will come to know. So parents are one of them. You know why? Because they literally stays with you for longer time in compared to that of anyone else. So 100% their way of understanding you is better, are different also. So that's what when they closely watch you. Okay. Okay, so that's different. Now here, negative, parents should play a negative role in learning process of young children. So 100% no. Neutral also no. Proactive or sympathetic, the what should be the case? What should be the case here? Come on. Don't make it impossible for me. Unwanted, 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 unwanted. No. So here you need to understand it is coming as proactive. The proactive word is the most important. See, the person who knows you better will always be proactive. Proactive means they know that where you will fall. So 100% before you will fall, they will catch you so that you will not fall. Understood? So you know that next, you're taking initiative to solve problem. Yes, that is there. They will take initiative. They know that this is your weakness. So before that weakness, they will hold you so that you will not fall down. And it is not applicable to only parents. It will be applicable to the person who is closely associated with you. So the teacher who is associated with a student, they will 100% know that what and all are the weakness of the student. Yes. So here it is proactive. It is proactive. So before itself, you know that what is the downfall. So if you're seeing a person regularly repeating the same mistake again and again, again and again, so you should be implementing some better ideas so that you can take that person out of that, so that the success will become compulsory. Understood? Success will be proved. So the most appropriate meaning of learning is acquisition of skill, modification of behavior, personal adjustment, inculcation of knowledge. Pa, super. Heavy words, meaning is very simple. Come on, go for it. The most appropriate meaning of learning. What can be the most appropriate meaning of learning? Learning means what? Change in behavior. I'll not say. Bahubali, say. What is the answer? जल्दी बता. रुचे. Remember the school days. Answer will come on its own. Proactive than mothers are more proactive than father. Mm, gender bias, no. See, it's not like that. It's not like that. See, that's what is perception. See, you need to understand one thing about male and female difference. See, mm, okay. Ruchi, you understand one thing. What triggers a male is different. What triggers a female is different, Ruchi. You need to understand one thing. Male do not show their emotions very oftenly, but females are more emotional. Okay. So that is different. Understand? So father emotion is different. Father will show emotion, but in a different note. And mother is always emotional because they connect close to the child. Understood. It's not like because a mother has given birth to a child, mother will always be linked with more emotional stress. No, it's not like that. You need to understand that who understands you better is exactly always be proactive. It's not like that a male, female, yes, knowledge, inculcation of knowledge. रुचि आई होप ये आगे पीछे हो रहा है क्या? एक बार चेक करो लाइव. Check your life, Ruchi. I'm getting answer here and there. Yes, so only I asked you. Check one time, huh? So now look here. So the most appropriate meaning of learning is what you have given option. Check fast. No, that is not the correct answer. Sorry. That's not the correct answer, Ruchi. The most the most appropriate meaning of learning is acquisition of skill. See, when we learn, we imbibe some skills means if I am learning how to dance, so I will know the dance skills. That's imbibing skill. But it is again very much small, means it is very much synced. Means learning dance and only dancing is not learning. It's something limited. Next, modification of behavior. The correct answer is modification of behavior. If you are learning how to dance, means it will make you stable, it will give you peace. Any type of skill learning will not only soothe your senses, it should be teaching you behavioral change also. So it's not one factor, it's many factor associated with one skill. So 100% modification of behavior. Any type of learning will change your modification. So see, I just want to speak 1 minute for it. So like when you are a teacher and you are teaching science, so definitely the student who are learning science, their behavior will change because they are learning something. Understood? So that's exactly called as modification of behavior. Now if I'm in a spiritual path, okay, so now I'm chanting mantras, you need to understand that. So what it will do, will it only help me to feel proud because I'm in the spiritual path? No, it will make me soft, it will make me subtle, it will make me understand the potential of that mantras. Understood? So 100% what you learn, what you imbibe inside you will change you, and that is called as modification in behavior. So definitely if some sort of knowledge is coming inside you, that knowledge will change you, that will make you more stronger than what you feel you are. Are you understanding that? So modification of behavior comes in any type of learning. Either you learn drawing or painting, either you learn how to sing a song, or how to dance, or you learn how to chant mantras, or you learn in any of the field, it will change your behavior. Not only in teaching learning, in every era of life you will have a modification of behavior. That's the true mantra of learning. Learning means modification in behavior. Now next, 13th done. Which of one of the following is the highest order of learning? This is something very, very cool. You try to solve this question. First, I gave option B, but you said no. Oh, because of that internet problem is coming, Ruchi. So only here and there is there. Now you check the live button is on or not. I also checked my live button is on, because like that only mistake is coming. Sorry. Okay, fine. इसको एक बार check कर लो. Which one of the following is the highest order of learning? Highest order of learning. Your answer is absolutely correct. Chain learning, problem solving learning, stimulus response learning, conditioned reflex learning. Wow, this is a seriously important question. I really want you to answer it nicely. सोच समझ के आंसर करियो this thing. Breathe it. How to control myself? I'm learning by YouTube. Pakka. Mill outside. You meet me outside. Seriously. I'm learning how to have patience by YouTube channel. Seriously, I'm telling you. Prabhu. Come on, Ruchi, answer the question, please. Chain learning is nothing. Chain learning is what? One condition, after that another condition, after that another condition. That is called as chain learning. It is just like after one second, second after that, third, third after that, fourth. Okay, next one. No, not internet problem. There are too many disturbing elements today in class. That is what, Ruchi. We must learn how to have patience by that. That is what. Okay, so we are learning how to have patience first. So see, every lesson in life teaches us how to be patient. That's what I'm learning right now. I'm learning it from past many years, how to have patience. Teaching is a very patientful subject. Either you will become a patient, or you will learn how to have patience. Come on, चलो इसको solve करो रुचि. Try to solve this question. This much 100 you are giving. Did you got this 100 in your exam? Which one is the highest order of learning? Chain learning, 100% no. Chain learning is not the highest order of learning. Problem solving learning, no. Learning is change in behavior. Problem solving is just one part of learning. It's a very small aspect, what we can say. When you learn the chapter, you are able to solve the question. Be problem solving learning, no. Problem solving learning, no, Ruchi. Problem solving learning is a very small target. See, we solve a question, that's problem solving. Okay. See, you read a chapter not only to solve the questions. That's not the meaning of a chapter, why a chapter is introduced. True, this is my patience only. Yes, we have to learn to have patience. It's the most important thing. We have to learn to have patience, and patience is the only one key to get success. I'm learning. I'm itself learning. Sometimes I'm feeling I should go in Himalayas and I will sit there and meditate. That is the only thing to have patience now. Now listen, because I'm losing patience so oftenly nowadays. So chain learning is not correct. Problem solving learning is not correct. Stimulus response learning. No, Ruchi. Stimulus problem solving learning is a very small target, boss. It is not true. So next is stimulus response. Stimulus means when um, when when you saw snake, that is stimuli. How you are responding, that's the response. So that means when you are learning something, you are showing response by stimulus. Means that's not also true. That's not also true, because that is a very short term. Like you learned to play chess. So when you are seeing chess, you are only playing chess. That's only very synchronized. So stimulus and response is also very small. The correct answer is conditioned reflex learning. You need to understand one thing. Once you learn, you have to use it lifetime. So you need to understand one thing. Conditioned reflex learning means whenever any condition is coming like that, like you learn chess. Chess is what? To protect your queen. Chess is the whole story of the chess is to protect your queen, you protect your king. Understood? So that's the story. That's the condition. The condition of chess game is to protect the one which is weaker. That's called as conditioning. I hope you might have understood. So here what is there is कि when you learn chess, you know how to protect the one which is very weak, the one which is very soft. That is called as conditioned reflex learning. So when it is coming as conditioned reflex learning means कि whenever such condition is coming, where your business or your family or anyone which is very weak is under problem, then you will implement your learning of chess in that to come out from the situation. That is exactly the most important thing. So it is called as conditioned reflex learning. So whenever situation will come, you should be ready to take action. That's called as conditioned reflex. So here chain learning is not a very small thing. Problem solving learning means what you learned, you solve the problem, that's it. That's also not good. So next, stimulus response means whenever some situation is coming, you're handling. No, when you learn chess means you should be like chess maker. So definitely all the squares of the chess will teach you the lesson that here wherever you will go wrong turn means you will definitely get caught. So 100% you have to come out of it safe. So, and you have to save the most softest thing in that. So definitely in the entire chess game, we learn how to save our king and queen. So save the king, save the queen. That's the target of chess game. Same way, whenever we are learning something fruitful, we should be imbibing it when and all it is needed. So what is the correct answer is the option is D. I hope you might have understood. That is called as conditioned reflex learning. That is called as what? Conditioned reflex learning. Next one, which of the following statement cannot be considered as a feature or process of learning? That's what is most important here. This question is very, very important. Try to solve this question. Which of the following statement cannot be considered as a feature of the process of learning? Check. Ruchi, previous one understood or not, Ray? Did you understood previous one? Ruchi, come on, come on, come on, come on. Try to solve this question. Try to solve the question. Which of the following statement cannot be considered as a feature or process of learning? Learning is goal oriented, means when you are learning, it should serve your goal. That's goal orientation. Second, unlearning is also a learning process. Means when you are not ready to learn is also a learning process. Educational institute are the only place where learning takes place. This is the most nonsense statement. Never go with this statement. Option C will never be the answer, because here this is exactly not correct. 100% it is not going to correct. So educational institution is not the only learning. The child first learning place is their house, the surrounding. Even before they are going to school, they are learning. That does not mean that the educational institute are the only place for learning. Not at all true. Learning is a comprehensive process. I don't know. You check this one out. Which answer you are feeling is the most appropriate answer? Come on, try this one out. Which option you feel which is the correct answer? Mata, I am waiting. First, understand learning is goal oriented. No, for goal only you are learning, then learning is not that much fruitful. So just to pass in examination, you are learning means it's not learning. It's just for sake of passing exam. Right now, रात के 11 बजे तुमको differentiation videos are there in the group. You can check. Chain rule I have also learned. Unlearning is also a learning process. Unlearning is also a learning process. That's not a correct statement. Okay. So now educational institutions are the only place where learning takes place. Learning is a comprehensive process. See, there is no age of learning. First thing, the day you think you can start learning. That's the most important thing. And if we fail in any topic, does not seems like that is the end of the tunnel. That's the beginning. Means where you failed, from there you have to start again. So that's called as comprehensive process. Means it keeps on going on. It's in a flotation, like a river goes in one direction, learning also. So unlearning is also a learning process is not true. Unlearning means what? Unlearning is a learning process is not true, because unlearning is also a learning process. That is also a learning process is a fact, but question match with it. What they're telling them, it is not feature as a, it's a comprehensive process, and this is, so it is not going to be considered comprehensive. That's what I'm telling you. See, you need to have that, because it should be floating in one direction, but they're telling learning is a comprehensive process. Learning is a comprehensive process, they are telling. That's not true now. It's not a comprehensive process. First, education institute, see, again check कर again check. So learning is goal oriented. ऑप्शन सी और डी एक बार चेक करो. एक बार फिर से सोचो रुचि, क्वेश्चन को एक बार फिर से पढ़ो. जस्ट ट्राई टू रीड इट वन मोर टाइम रुचि. Which of the following statement cannot be considered as a feature of process of learning? Cannot be considered as a feature or process of learning. Cannot be featured. Learning is goal oriented. That's true. So just to pass in an examination or to just pass in that state, it's a very small thing. It's a very small thing. Like goal oriented means now one goal you have set for passing the exam. That's a very small thing, but that is also a goal. Okay. Unlearning is also a learning process. Yes, it's also a learning process. Next, educational institutions are the only places that learning takes place. Comprehensive learning. So definitely the answer will be C. That is not the only place where learning will be take place. Correct one. So now we will go for the next one. Check this one out. Check this one out. I'm having a habit of calling beta. So again, I was about to use this. Check. Helping learner recapitulate helping learner recapitulate or recall what they have already learned in is important because it is a convenient beginning for any classroom instructions. Relating new informations to prior knowledge enhance learning. It is an effective way of revising old lessons, or it enhances the memory of learner, thereby strengthening learning. चलो बता दो. Helping learner recapitulate or recall what they have already learned is important because, see, whenever we learn, we keep on recapitulating. Why? We keep on recapitulating. Like if we don't know ABCD means 100% apple and 100% aeroplane is waste because you'll not be able to learn it nicely. Hmm. That is waste. Chalo. Helping learner recapitulate or recall what they have already learned is important because it is convenient beginning for any classroom instructions. Relating new information to prior knowledge enhance learning. It is an effective way of revising old lessons. Nana. It enhances the memory of learner, thereby strengthening learning. No. इसको आंसर कर दो रुचि. Which what is the correct answer? रात के 12 बजे night 11 o'clock, me and you, any person will see means they'll think, okay, they are very very effectively studying. रुचे answer. Mata, I'm waiting for your answer. What is the correct answer? Helping learner recapitulate or recall what they have already learned is important because it is convenient beginning for new classroom instructions. No, 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 no. No. See, what you already know is going to set as a pillar because if you don't know A for apple, 100% you will not be able to set statement. So, what is it going to? It is going to set a new target. So, here the correct answer will be C. It enhances the memory of learner, thereby strengthening learning. No. It is effective way of revising old lessons. No. Relating new information to prior knowledge enhance learning. See, already you know A for apple. Now, if apple you are knowing, then you can make sentence with apple. So first you know that apple is a fruit. Understood? That's the first information. Now, based on that information, now you can say that apple is sweet, apple is a fruit, apple tree is different. So that means what? One knowledge will help you to gain another one. So that's the second step of gaining the knowledge. First step is to know what is apple. Second step is to know what the wording of the apple. Third stage is to make sentence related to apple. So 100% it is option B. I hope you might have understood this one. So now which of the following statement cannot be considered as a feature of learning? It is not considered as a feature of learning. Check kar. It is not considered as a feature of learning. As a feature. It's not a part, it's not a feature of learning. Learning is a process that mediates behavior. This is a feature. Remember. See, if you learn, It will help you to change your behavior. So that's a true learning. Understood? So it is good. So this is not the answer because they are asking cannot. They are asking cannot. Okay, check. Check next one. Learning is something that occur as a result of certain experience. That occur as a result of certain experience. Next, study of behavior is learning. Unlearning is also a part of learning. Which of the following statement cannot be considered as feature of learning? Feature of learning set only one goal. Study of behavior is learning, which is exactly setting. Setting, ये सोच ले उसके बाद ऑप्शन करना. Take your time and answer this question. Take your time and then answer the question. I'm getting your chat, but it is getting little slow, so only difficult. I'm getting your chat, but it is getting little slow, so only it is. Yeah, option B. Answer 17. Question number 17 answer is option B. ये बोल रही है. सी क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है नहीं. क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछ रहा है यस. इट इज नॉट आस्किंग यस, इट इज आस्किंग नो. रुचि, इट इज नॉट आस्किंग यस, इट इज आस्किंग नो. मीन्स विच इज नॉट. इट्स नॉट अबाउट यस, इट्स अबाउट नो. एक बार सोच ले. इट्स नॉट अबाउट यस, इट्स अबाउट नो. It is not about yes, Ruchi, it is about no. So if I said I don't, that means no. It's not yes, it's no, 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 no. So you need to think about no. You don't have to think about yes. Unlearning is a type of learning is yes, it is a learning. Unlearning is a type of learning is yes. If I'm not learning today, that means at least I'm learning not to learn today. So that is also a type of learning. So today I said I will not study. I will watch movie. So 100% I'm watching movie. In movie also I learned something. That's also a type of learning. If I told today I'm going to sleep, so sleeping is also a type of behavior. That's also something is going to, I learn how to take rest. That, so unlearning is also a type of learning. So this is exactly not going to fit your cannot part, because they're telling which of the following statement cannot be considered as feature of learning. Unlearning is a part of learning, is a feature of learning. They're asking cannot be a feature of learning. So this is a feature of learning. Study of behavior is learning. Study of behavior is learning. Is it a feature of learning? No. Only behavior change. See, by learning we can change the behavior. हाँ, थोड़ा लेट मिल रहा है तेरा. एक बार चेक कर लाइव वाला. लाइव ऑन है क्या? I'm getting your chat, but it is little slow. So only check one thing. I'm getting your chat, Ruchi, but it is little slow. I'm getting it, but it is little slow. So option B. See, it's the correct answer क्या होगा? What is the correct answer of this? The correct answer, see, this is also correct. Learning is a process that mediates behavior. So it is definitely going to change your behavior. So it is a good process. So it's a good process. Learning is something that occurs as a result of certain experience. Yes, certain experience is also teaching your learning. So it is also good. What is the wrong answer is study of behavior is learning. You're learning someone's behavior. That is not learning, because that person may be a criminal. So you are learning how to behave like a criminal. That is not learning. So someone's behavior you are learning is not learning. Pattern of understanding is there means that is learning. But you are learning someone's behavior. So like if someone is making funny faces, you are learning that funny faces. That's not behavior. Yes, so option will be what? करेक्ट आंसर विल बी सी रुचि, यहाँ पे सी करेक्ट आंसर होगा, एक बार चेक कर। स्टडी ऑफ बिहेवियर इज अ लर्निंग, ये बहुत ही छोटा हो जाता है, छोटा। स्टडी ऑफ बिहेवियर इज नॉट लर्निंग, इट्स अ वेरी कुटी थिंग। Because unlearning is a part of learning, true. Learning is something that occurs as a result of experience, ये भी सही है, it is coming as an it is true, it is one of the feature of learning. Learning is something that occurs as a result of experience, certain experience, that is also learning. Next, learning is something that is learning only. Learning is a process that mediates behavior, yes, so it is exactly learning. But study of behavior is learning, it's not. Someone's behavior is bad and you are learning it, that's not good now. So that's not, we cannot learn someone's behavior. Yes, so option C is the correct answer here. Feature of learning does not say that study someone's behavior. Feature of learning is learning change behavior. Feature of learning is learning can change behavior. Feature of learning is not that. Feature of learning is learning change behavior. Feature of learning is not behavior, is learned behavior of someone. That is not learning. Learning, a true learner, if they are learning, they will change their behavior. So definitely, that's what now always I say. If you are with good people, means you will learn how to behave well. But if you will be with bad people, you will learn how to behave bad. So totally, it is the thing what you are imbibing from outside. So definitely, behavior will be not learned by. So don't learn behavior of someone. Kick it out. That's the most important thing. So which of the following statement is true about learning? That's true. Now, which is true about learning? Which of the following is true about learning? Check this one out. Which one is true? यार 1 घंटा हो गया. रुचि, bye bye. When it crossed 1 hour, I also don't know, Ruchi. Today definitely, yes. When it crossed 1 hour, I also don't know. It's 1 hour and 3 minutes. Tomorrow we will finish the questions. Many questions are there. That is about teaching and learning. One time you read this part about teacher behavior, notes and all. We will be definitely trying to go through it and trying to answer as much as possible. So next class, tomorrow class, if tomorrow possible, means I will not say anything. If cyclone is coming means holiday. If holiday is coming means we will talk. Okay? I'll conduct the class and we'll have class early. Is it okay, Ruchi? Okay. So tomorrow we will have meeting. We will meet and we will talk. Not in online, and we will learn. Okay. Thank you so much. Today तुमने बहुत. I felt that Ruchi is back. Our warrior is back. Ruchi, how you used to behave in the school? Same I felt today. Thank you, yaar. Thank you so much. Always protecting and always good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You come, we'll have meeting. Okay, I'll call you and talk, Ruchi. Bye bye. Good night.